Hello guys. So you're probably wondering, why the hell have you flipped already? Like, who have you packed? What's going on? Welcome back to another video by myself, Leithall. Today we've got a really exciting one I'm buzzing to bring you, so I thought I'd start the video with a bit of energy. Although I haven't really got any energy, I'm pretty out of breath already. So today it's going to be an interesting one. It's the start of another new series on this channel. Mainly, you guys know, most of the following base is evolved around Footstock on this channel. Don't you worry, this series is very much going to involve Footstock, but the one thing that for sure all of the people that are involved in this channel and are subscribed to this channel all have in common is our love for football. So in this series we're going to be bringing together Footstock times FIFA 21. So a lot of you guys might have never played FIFA. A lot of you guys I'm sure will, of all age sort of ranges. So this is going to be based within FIFA Ultimate Team alongside Footstock to basically bring together what I'm going to call a Pack2Glory series. I'm going to try and explain this in the most simple way possible for you guys that maybe aren't familiar with FIFA Ultimate Team, and any of you guys that are coming over from FIFA and aren't actually yet signed up to Footstock. So effectively we're going to start with a very basic, the bare bones FIFA Ultimate Team starter squad. We'll go into that in the second part of this video. And with that team, we'll start in every episode. We'll play 2 division online games against other people, of course. Now, based on our performance in those games, we'll better open Footstock packs. Different level of packs based on how many games we win and how many goals we score potentially. And now the players we pack in Footstock then become available to us. We unlock them to use in FIFA Ultimate Team as and when we want to, and of course can afford to. So that's basically the concept in as simple form as I can. There'll be an episode probably every week, and like I said, in each episode I'll show you 2 games from online divisions. I'm not saying that I will only be playing online divisions in the video, but we're going to build up a starter team to as good as we possibly can based on the players we pack on Footstock. At the point in recording this video, I don't have any beautiful graphics that show the rules, but I'm hoping by the time I edit it I will have a graphic that makes this a lot more simple to understand, and you probably can ignore my rambling for the next few minutes when I try to explain it in the best way possible. We're going to be playing 2 games online every episode of this series. Now, regardless of how those games go, we'll be opening a standard pack, a £6.99 pack in Footstock every episode. In a standard pack on Footstock you get 5 Premier League players, generally not of a great standard, but I'm sure some of them will be very usable in FIFA. Regardless of what happens, we'll earn a standard pack every episode. On top of that, based on our performance, we can earn more packs. If we was to win no games in an episode, when I say no wins, that includes draws, so draws effectively count as a loss. If I don't win any games in the episode, I don't get any extra packs, so it's simply the 1 standard pack we'll open at the end of that episode. If we win one of the 2 games in the episode, we earn ourselves an extra standard pack. So on top of the standard we get anyway, we'll be opening 2 standard packs in that episode. Now finally, if we do the unthinkable and win both games in an episode, probably not even going to happen that often because I'm not great at FIFA, we'll unlock ourselves an extra premium pack on Footstock, a £29.99 pack that also has 5 Premier League players in, but of a lot better quality, with a bit of luck of course. So that's basically the process, and then every 5 wins in this series we also unlock an additional exclusive pack on Footstock, what is a £100.99 pack. You get 10 Premier League players in that, generally of very good quality, that will really boost our FIFA Ultimate Team, and that's how it's going to go really. So 1 standard pack every episode, and then we've got the chance, depending on if we win 1 or 2 games in an episode, to win additional packs as well. So for example, in the first episode, if we was to win 1 and draw the other, that would count as 1 win. So we'd open 2 standard packs in that episode, and the players we pack over on Footstock are then unlocked for this series. And then on our 5th win, whenever that might come, in the 5th episode, the 3rd episode, whenever the 5th win comes, we'll also open a £100 pack on Footstock, and those players will once again be available to us as and when we want to use them. The reason I say as and when we want to use them, and are able to use them is because a very limiting factor of this series is going to be our coin total over on FIFA. Now I'm not going to go crazy, I'm going to open a fair amount of packs to begin with to get a decent coin total, and I'm always going to be trading my ass off to try make coins on FIFA to allow us to, be able to afford the more expensive players in this series. But if we pack, for example, a Kevin De Bruyne over on Footstock, that would be a crazy pull on there. I'd absolutely love to do that. That then unlocks him for us to use on FIFA Ultimate Team. However, he might be 400,000 coins on FIFA potentially, and therefore we can't actually buy Kevin De Bruyne. So it'd be added to the list of players we've unlocked for the series, and if at any point we're able to afford him and want him in our team, we can go ahead and use him. But just because we've packed him on Footstock doesn't mean we have to. That genuinely hurt my brain trying to explain that, and I hope the graphic just shows it all a lot better. But of course, as episodes go on, this will all make a lot more sense. So I'm not going to focus on the rules too much in this episode. I hope you get an idea of what is going to come in this series. Hopefully, as the episodes go on, it will make a lot more sense. Now, that isn't the end of this video. We've got a second half, and I'm now going to switch over to the FIFA Ultimate Team app, because at the time of recording this, the game itself isn't out. But we're able to log into the app and build our initial starter squad and open the packs we get to begin with. I'm doing this video in a bit of a weird order. I'm aware that I'm going to be doing a series that is going to implement FIFA 21 and Footstock into one. But I know that what I get from my starter packs, etc., is going to be what we start with in this Pack2Glory series. So at the moment, the game FIFA 21 isn't out yet. I'll certainly be getting it on release, might get it a few days early, depending on what version I go for. I've been very into FIFA in the past. Last couple of years I've kind of kept away from it, rightfully so, with Footstock and Football Index, and been putting my money into that as opposed to bloody packs on this shit. But we're back this time, and we're going to make it, a fun concept, this Pack2Glory with Footstock. The rules aren't finalised yet, but you would have already heard them before me recording this, if that makes sense. But either way, let's get into this. We're going to see our starter squad and hopefully have some starter packs to open as well. The players we get in the packs also allow me to trade a little bit in the meantime, so we'll see how we get on. I'm going to go with English. I would love to go for a different nationality. The reason I'm going to go for English, hopefully it gives me Premier League players at least, and that will help us to get chemistry early on, because for the most part, the only players we're going to get out of the Footstock packs are going to be Premier League until the Champions League and Europa League players are added in the future. Continue. Okay, so this is the team we have got to start off with. Got a few playable players in there. Oh wait, I've got to choose a player I want to get. So let's just choose him. We want a striker, so we need a Premier League striker. What do we want? I mean, Aguero's been done dirty with his pace nowadays. So is Kane. Both got naughty shooting. But realistically, I'm thinking maybe a Aubameyang. Yeah, I'm going to go with Aubameyang. I think he's just going to be a bit faster, a bit more agile. And yeah, we continue. We've got some nice kits to pick from. And of course, I'm going to go for Chelsea as the home kit. And then away kit. I quite like Brighton, Keep all into Miami. Nah, we're going to go Brighton. I like the yellow. Badge-wise, this is all for the Ultimate Team in general. We'll go with Mexico. Okay, so that's basically what we've gone with. Start foot. I honestly haven't been involved with anything for a long time. So we've got 4 gold player packs, 1 free gold loan player. I don't really know what this is. That doesn't look like a whole lot of packs, if I'm honest. What I have got of it is because I'm a returning player to FIFA. That's really nice though. Okay, so we've got one of these players for 3 games. We're going to go Trent. He's English, fits into the team perfectly. So that gives us a nice right back for the first 3 games as well. So it's a good start to this Pack2Glory. So if we go over to the squads now and see effectively what we're looking like. And that's basically what we're looking like. So it's going to be a bit dead to begin with. Of course, like I said before, you guys know what the rules will be of this series at this point. So now we've got some packs to open. So we've just got these now. Not really great. Not a lot of rare players at all. We'll get into these, and I guess they're just going to be players we can trade with. They're not actually going to be players that can make it into our team, I don't think. Players from other leagues, of course, will sell to get our budget up for when we actually pack these players on Footstock and put them into the team. So Gomez to begin with, I can't imagine he's going to be worth a whole lot. Trossard is really good though. Honestly, I haven't played FIFA early on for a long time, but I know that like even players like that are going to be worth a little bit to begin with. But I don't want this to be too FIFA focused, this series. It's going to be mainly FIFA gameplay, Footstock packs, bring them together as a little Pack2Glory. I don't want to be doing all this trading stuff because you guys aren't going to be too interested in that. I have been very interested in that in the past. But I'll try to keep that all separate if possible from this series. Let's go for Trent on the front of this pack. Porte, wow. You guys, I don't know, I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to understand that. Like, in these packs, these opening packs, we've just packed a walkout. So 86 rated plus. Wow. Although he'd be great to go in our team, he's only going to be worth about 10k. Now, we'll hold on to him for now, but that's a massive player to pack, honestly. Yeah, I think we can. I'm going to allow us to use the Premier League players we get in these packs. So like Noble with 38 pace. Jesus. Sterling Club. One more pack, and then we'll see what we can build. Kadira, not the end of the world again. Pace is dead. Declan Rice, I quite like him. Might get him in there. Diop, I quite like. Walker's Peters. I don't know. Maybe we aren't allowed to use these. So I've been thinking long and hard about who I want to allow myself to use, and I've decided it is just going to be that starter team, not the packs that we've just opened. So all the players from the packs that we've just opened, I've sold, and I've been grinding out for the last 24 hours really hard, trying to make as many coins as possible, because I've realised the big limitation of this series is going to be FIFA coins. For some reason, it didn't cross my mind that if I pack someone on Footstock, let's say Van Dijk, who's very attainable on Footstock, that would be lovely. Throw him in the FIFA Ultimate Team. Issue is, he's going to be upwards of probably 500,000 coins on FIFA. So he's not really going to be attainable for us, because I'm not going to be going crazy on this FIFA. I'm going to spend about £100 to begin with on packs. You might see that video on YouTube. And then from that point forward, I'm effectively just going to be grinding it out, trying to trade. So any coins we have from then is what we're going to be sort of allowed to use. So when we pack a player on Footstock, we're going to unlock them, and they're going to be there available for us to use as and when we want them on FIFA, as and when we can afford them on FIFA. So that's effectively how that's going to work. But on the other hand, I did just open an untradeable pack that I got from these objectives, and untradeable packs I'm also going to allow myself to use. So this here is going to be the absolute final team we're going to go into our first game with in episode number 2. And this is what we're rolling with, really. Got a bit of a rogue left mid, a Premier League left back. He's actually a right back in Cedric, but isn't getting any of the chemistry just because of how I've laid out the team. To be honest with you, no, lose a bit of chemistry there. Probably the best, nearly the best possible thing we can do here. We can play around with formations, but I don't really see the point in doing that until we actually have some real players we're bringing in. So this is the team we're going to go with. And this is realistically just going to be the first video of the series to explain the concept, and I hope you guys like the sound of it so far. And it's just going to be getting your opinions. So I'm not actually going to do any gameplay. Like I said, I've got the game downloading at the moment. I'm going to have a bit of early access on the game, so the second episode will be out as soon as I can get it out, really, with 2 games we're going to play, and then we're going to open a Footstock pack depending on how we do in that. And then we'll, sort of Pack2Glory our way through this. Also in the background, I'm going to be sort of road to glorying it, because I'm really going to be grinding out this trading concept, the games to get the coins, to allow myself to actually be able to use the players we get through this Pack2Glory series. So should be a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed the concept. And with that being said, we're sort of there really on what I wanted to say in this video. It's all been a bit complicated. I've done it in a really weird order. But any questions, let me know down below. Any improvements to the series, also let me know. It's maybe not too late to implement them. And I guess I'll see you in the next episode of this. Or of course, if you're coming over from the Footstock side of things, see you on my next live stream that's on Friday. And any other Footstock content that will continue to come out. So I'll see you guys whenever I see you.